Smoking this peanut butter cushion strong. I'm stuck. Damn it, I'm stoned. My ex bitch text me, I ain't texting her back. What? The fuck is she on? My cousins is tripping and that is a fact. What the fuck are they on? I met me a real when we back to count stacks. That's what the fuck we on. Ooh.
How come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? That's what I don't understand. That's what I'm not famous. Friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? That's what I don't understand. That's what I'm not famous.
It's lit! It's lit!
Okay, I ain't gotta get him at this moment. Just shut him up. I'll get him. I'm gonna bump him in the class.
Smoking this peanut butter cushion strong.
Yeah.
Yo.
Fancy. Yeah, I got me a bad bitch. Yeah, go and get me the bad bitch. Yeah, my cousin, he be tripping.
Yo, what the word is?
Smoking that cake. Pranking now. Yeah,
with you. It's all you. Your show.
Yeah, salt on the flag. I got some mix. She looking rag. I'm a swag. RP spitter. Make sure I get that out. Niggas been talking all of that other shit, and I cannot really be what they about.
Can you hear me?
Rap, never got you no
I
much.
guess we going on, y'all. I guess we on. I'm trying to figure it all out. I was waiting on my co-host, but I don't see him right now. So we're going to get this party started. Today is the first day of our podcast titled Positive Banter. We basically... we're going to talk about a lot of things and attempt to do it in a positive way. Although there's a lot of negativity, it is in the world around us and in our culture. We're going to try to bring positive energy to the negativity of our culture, so to speak. So we're going to talk in depth about a few things that really just a few things that's been the topic of discussion in the last couple of days. Different things that people brought up at the barbershop. At the basketball court in the gym. There's been a lot of things that have been coming up that needs to be said. So we're going to work on that today. My name is Rob Jr. I'm originally from Gary. Right now I reside in Indianapolis, Indiana. This is where my hustle is right now. So, hey, and it's a pretty nice place to be. I just let everybody know that too. It's a change from the normal. A lot to do. Convention city. So, we're making the most out of it, So, our topics are going to include everything from the John Morant deal, which is what's going on with him right now, his old man. And we're going to give out a few shots to some people that we believe deserve some shots, shouts out. So we're going to do that. I'm going to take some shots. On Friday or Thursday, so why not, right? Okay, and then we're going to get into some other topics that's a little more serious that, it needs to be discussed. So is anybody out there and you guys want to chime in, feel free to make comments. Your comments will be reviewed and we'll probably talk about them. They'll be heard. I'll read them out. There's a call-in number right there. If you want to actually be on the cast and get your voice heard, call in. We're accepting all input from everybody. Anything you got on your chest, believe me, we'll be more than willing to hear today. Okay? So with that being said, we're going to start this off. We're going to talk about the Ja Morant deal. So this is the thing with Ja Morant. For those who don't know Ja, he's a up-and-coming basketball player, really an eccentric guy. He's hella talented. He likes to compare himself as a mix between Iverson and Kobe, which, okay, whatever, until he proves us different, he's headed down that path. Okay, so the deal is his old man, his father, has been coming to the ball games, which that's what parents do. They support their children. And it's been blown up to a point where now everyone's saying, well, he's just coming to the games to get attention. He's trying to be a media spotlight, taking the spotlight away from his son. And to me, it's just, it's another way of the media creating something that doesn't exist. Okay? How can a man, no matter black man, white man, regardless, how can a man be seeking attention by going to a basketball game and watching his son play and rooting him on? How is that seeking attention? I just want to understand this, because it seems to me that they try to put him in the same category as LeVar Ball, the Ball father. Excuse me if I said his name wrong. But to me, and I like the Ball guy because if I got two sons, not one, but if I got two sons that make it to the NBA, man, you got all the bragging rights in the world to go out there and jump around and stomp and do whatever it is you can. Now, if the media tends to put that camera on you, because it's not you, these people, Mr. Ball and Mr. Morant's father, they don't got a selfie cam. They're not walking around with a selfie cam saying, this is how we do the game. This is what happened when we at the ball game. No, the media is following this guy around. Every time he has some kind of reaction, they want to put it in front of the people. And then the backlash is, oh, well, he's seeking attention. So, it's just a matter of, and I'm glad that he has enough moxie to say, look, man, I'm out here supporting my son. If supporting my son's meaning I got to yell, he ain't out there saying bad things to the ref. Oh, bad call. He ain't doing all that stuff. He's not out there trying to be heard. He's just out there rooting his son on, letting him know, hey, man, I'm with you every step of the way. And that's what everyone wants to do to their children, right? You want to root them on every step of the way. So how is that a problem? That a man, I'm trying to say black man, I'm going to go ahead and say it. A black man is supporting his family openly supporting his son. Oh, that's a bad thing now. That's a bad thing. It's starting to get to the point where it's ridiculous, okay? And with that being said, I'm going to have to go on and say, look, how in the hell is the Joker the MVP this year? Okay, if y'all don't know, I'm talking about Jokic. So the Joker is the MVP of the season, most valuable player. So you're going to tell me out of a league, okay, that's 75% black players, all right, African Americans, if that's what you want to call them, but a league that has 75% of black players, you couldn't find out one person, not one person out of 75% of the guys, and say this guy is the MVP. And I'm not saying they should say that just because a black person should win, but this man had none of the numbers that support him being an MVP. Okay, he didn't lead the league in points. He didn't lead the league in rebound. He might have been second, 13.8. Don't get me wrong. And he had some assists. And yeah, he's a fun player to watch. His team was in the damn sixth place. Okay, they wasn't top tier. This wasn't a top tier team. All right, they crawled in the playoffs. And they say, oh, well, yeah, he crawled in the playoffs because the other players were hurt. Okay, a lot of players were hurt and didn't make the playoffs. Okay, so now he was hurt and then they made it to the playoffs. Now he's the MVP of the league. No way, y'all. No way. No way. Okay, and everybody, and I know Giannis is MVP former. I don't care if that man can die here. No one can stop this guy. He's a locomotive with skill. Okay, him and Joel Embiid. So I'm gonna just go and say, I'm just real disgusted about the fact that, that they would make him choose him to be the MVP of the league over a lot of other deserving players, and probably no one's gonna even say much about it. Oh yeah, well, Joker, yeah, he was good. Yeah, no, the man wasn't the MVP. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that at that, and I'm gonna move on. Okay. We was going. My co-host, Big Hurt, he's here, but we just got to get him pushed in a few ticks. He's doing his thing, getting himself together. We're gonna keep on pushing, and then I was gonna throw some stuff in there because everybody want to know about the Roe versus Wade with the abortion deal, and of course they knocked it down. And I kind of believe that was one of those things that they just have to keep throwing up there just so they will get the recognition. But me myself, I'm a firm believer of once the president is set in action, not the president like the president, the precedent of a vote or a law is set into action. I don't care how many people y'all get to march down there and stand in front of that city hall and voice y'all opinion. It's going through the way that they want it to go through. Okay, so that don't mean don't go out there and yip and yell and get your signs out and everybody go and support the fact that a woman should be able to do what she would like to do with her body. Some people don't agree with that, but I do. I just feel like it's your body. You know what I'm saying? Just like you can put anything inside your body and you don't have to put anything inside your body. Okay, so that's a choice that you should be able to openly make by yourself. And if, it becomes a law where people have to, I have to find a way that they can believe that this is a legal way of me doing something or a moral way of me doing something. Because the morality is within. It has nothing to do with any outside force because no one knows what a person has to endure. No one knows what your ailments are. I don't know if your elbow hurt in the morning. I don't know. You might have a little neck pain. You know what I'm saying? I get up in the morning, so my feet hurt. You see what I'm saying? So, it's just one of those things that, everyone's supposed to be able to do what they want to do with their body, So with that being said, we're not gonna get into it too much, but I did want to just touch bases with that and say that the regular common folk do hear and we do know what's going on and we do care about it because we all have relatives, people that a decision might have to come to the point where they might have to make that decision. And all you can do at that point is just give your advice. Whatever advice it may be, if this is your advice to that, bam, you know what I'm saying? And they don't have to go with it, but, just make informed advice when you give people that and just believe that, at the end of the day, God is going to take care of all of that and make all of that make sense, if that makes sense. All right? In so many words. So we're going to let that alone. We're going to go into the draft, the NBA draft coming up. All right, it's a couple days from now, and we was talking about a few players that we normally, we normally around this time we kind of give our picks. At the end of the day, no one really knows who's going to be the best player. 5 years from now, 3 years from now, 2 years from now. So of course the NBA they draft on potential. And that's fine. But I got to get my draft pick. And I might be a little bit biased because I'm a Purdue guy, a Purdue alum. And I got to go with that Jaden Ivey guy, man. I just believe that, and I've watched him, for a couple of years. And I just got to believe that, when he gets out there, man, it's no one that can really guard him one-on-one. He's not guardable by one person. And normally those are the people that tend to excel in the league. You know, the people that you got to bring a double team to, because one-on-one, man, there's nobody that can stop this guy, you know. So I'll go out there and I'm going to say, look, years from now, they're going to say, Jay Knight was your pick. You know, like I had Steph Curry. I had a couple other guys. That I had Derrick Rose as my pick. And it ain't just guards. You know, I've had a couple power forwards that kind of panned out. The boy from Michigan State, Jared Jackson, and a couple other guys. But, yeah, you know, I usually like to make my picks around this time. So I'm just throwing my pick out there right now. So that's what's going on with that. So I believe that my man is here right now. We're going to give you a quick 2-minute hit, get them settled in, and we're going to jump right back in. So we're going to shoot this commercial, and when we come back, my co-host will be here, and we're going to finish this up and start rearing into our other topics. Yep. So I'm guessing we're going to do a commercial and go into our other topics, but I ain't sure. So I'm going to keep...
Word. I say right. I be brainstorming my thoughts. I be brainstorming my thoughts. Smoking this peanut butter cushion strong. I'm stuck. Damn it, I'm stoned. My ex bitch text me, I ain't texting her back. What? The fuck is she on? My cousins is tripping and that is a fact. What the fuck are they on? I met me a real when we back to count stack. That's what the fuck we on. Ooh. Ah.
Positive banter.
So I was talking to him about Ja, man. I told him that I think Ja should be the MVP this year. What you think about that?
Nah, he wasn't the MVP, bro. He wasn't the most improved either. He was too good for that, but he definitely wasn't the MVP.
So you know that the Joker won it, right?
Yeah, he probably should have got it after it's all said and done. Hey, I don't like to say it sound like that, but come on, man. Motherfucker down and played the whole year. Shit, these other motherfuckers playing 50 games. You can't get it with 50 games, bro.
All right, but you don't feel like out of 75% of the people that's in the NBA is African American, they couldn't find out one African American to win an award that was better than him?
I think actually this year he deserved it more than last year. So nah, not this year. He played the whole fucking season. Motherfuckers, man. They don't want to play no ball. Them motherfuckers got the sniffles and out for a month. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. And B could have gotten this too much time. Ja Morant, why he can't get it? they got a better record without him. They only lost 3 games out of 24 without the motherfucker. That ain't. Those are facts, bro. Like what you? How you on the team and when you ain't here, we blowing niggas out. They just won about 60 yesterday without the motherfucker. So
I get it.
Nah.
But they didn't lose that many games with them either, though. So
they
that ain't the
20
same.
something.
That's just period. So you want to say if they go a whole season that they wouldn't lose 20 games without them? I mean, I'm just saying.
They was like 21-3 without him. So you do the math, 82 games. So looking like they damn near would have been 74-12 or some. I mean, you know what I'm saying, 68-12 or some shit, bro. Like, if you want to do the numbers, crunch the numbers. Now, I don't know, man. He wasn't no MVP. Shit.
Okay, well, you know, everybody got their own.
Yeah, it's an opinion.
And then while he was out, we covered the draft. I told him that my draft pick was Jaden Ivey.
For who? The Bulls?
No, that's who I feel like gonna be the best player out this draft in years to come. Like I called out Rose, like I called out Steph, I'm calling out Jaden Ivey, and I believe that he's gonna be the best player in this draft and the one that's gonna elevate his game to an all-star level first.
That might be true. I ain't gonna disagree with that, but he ain't gonna be rookie of the year. He gonna be rookie of the year.
Well, why would you say that?
He too inconsistent, man. He just really learning how to play. That one was all over the place his freshman year.
He was all over the place last year.
So when he get to the NBA, man, it's
but
I'm rooting for him.
Painter ain't the best coach in the world either.
He trash.
You know, he's
man.
So
this draft is the weakest draft in 20 fucking years, man. I don't know. I don't really see no all-stars coming out this month.
I disagree a little bit, but we'll work.
Maybe the guy from Kentucky or that one G League dude. What's the dude? Kentucky Sharp that didn't play, and it's a G League motherfucker. It's a G League dude. He cold. Other than that,
you don't like the polio. Hello,
Banter. I'm not a fan of any Duke players when they come to the NBA. They don't be ready. A lot of them not. Most of them not. We got Grant Hill, Leitner, Hurley. After that, them motherfuckers just role players.
Okay.
Well, J Dub was gonna be a motherfucker. I ain't gonna hate on J Will. The rest of them niggas, good role players, solid.
Okay, we'll work that. We'll work that. I'll let you get away with that one, man.
Hey, right.
You know,
my views ain't changed.
I'll let you get away with that one. I'll let you get away with that one. So we'll work that in. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna be coming up on the second half of the show in a little bit. We ain't did our intermission yet, but we're gonna come to a point where we're gonna do probably an earlier intermission than normal. We probably cut it off at the 20-26 mark. And then we're going to get into some real serious talking, y'all, because when we come back, we're going to do some shouts out for a few people that we need to shout out to. And we got some stuff to talk about, y'all. We got to talk about who are our black role models. Who are our black leaders? Where are our black leaders? So, we're going to sit down. We got to discuss this because me and him, we have very different views about this thing. And I feel like we have some black leaders, and he feels like we don't. So, we're going to take this intermission right now. And then when we come back, we're going to jump on that topic. And we got a few more things to talk about. So if y'all want to chime in about black leaders, get ready. We're coming back in a couple minutes, and we're going to dissect this topic.
Stay out your feelings, y'all. You might want not listen to this one.
All right.
Love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Do what y'all do, man. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all tripping.
That's right. Let's go. All right. Take us to commercial, my man. We'll be right back.
Word. I say right.
get this view. But he told me to put my shit on airplane mode. So when I put it on airplane,
Smoking this peanut butter cushion strong. I'm stuck. Damn it, I'm stoned. My ex bitch text me, I ain't texting her back. What? The fuck is she on? My cousins is tripping and that is a fact. What the fuck are they on? I met me a real when we back to count stack. That's what the fuck we on. Ooh.
Yeah, smoking on the kush, yeah, I'm smoking on the strong. You know that kush, my cologne. You know what we up and you know what we on, let's do it, yeah. Cause take it hard, blow it back out, young nigga, yeah, pull the strap out, young nigga, yeah, pull the strap out and let's do it, yeah. Cause I pull up the fastest, yeah, I got me a bad bitch, yeah, go and give me the bad bitch, yeah, my cousin, he be tripping now, yeah, nigga be sniffing now, smoking that caddy, he pranking now. Yeah, don't worry about no ops, nigga.
Roll up the gas, all on the bag. I got some mix, she looking rad. I love her swag, RP spitter. Right, let me make sure I get that out. Niggas been talking all of that other shit, and I cannot really be what they about. That right, never got you no money. You a clown, but you really ain't funny. Really shit to listen to your fucking mama. Count up the paper, it's never enough. I'm diddy popping while I'm puffing on cones. These niggas watching, yeah, I see what they on, right? But really can't see, but I can sense it's too many pussy niggas in the mix. It's too many bitches.
yo, we back. Better than before.
Cause you're
What's
strong.
going on?
He's muted.
So dig it. We right back at y'all. We're gonna start this little segment now. We're gonna give out some shout outs, man, because we ain't had a chance to really recognize a few people that I feel like really need to be recognized right now. I'm gonna give out a shout first and foremost to my niece, Adriana Kemp. She just graduated from the University of Indianapolis in social work. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give her a big shout out because they just getting them through high school is a tag for them to go to college, and man, she did that. She making me feel, oh, I can't follow this on that. So that's definitely a blessing. I'm gonna give a shout out to my little cousin Marlon. Rest in peace, Marlon G. One of the realest cats that most people would ever know in their life. He was the type of guy that if it was 4 people and it was you and him, you felt like they was outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? Because that dude there, man, he lived his life with no fear, and I'm just glad that he was able to pass away in a peaceful manner, and that he is at peace right now. So I'm pouring a shot right now, Contera, for my cousin and Adriana. And her, who you got a shot for, my man?
I'm gonna send a shout out to everybody had a birthday, the big head blockhead Gino ass, lovely sister Tisha, grandma Destiny's birthday today, Lena.
Shush.
Yeah, dude, Mike Pickens. That's all they do. Some of y'all, that's my brother from another mother, Just want to send a shout out to everybody. I'll fuck with us, man. Y'all subscribe, keep this shit popping. We don't do this shit for no likes or nothing. We just do this shit because this shit need to be said. Y'all know sleep.
Shit that need to be said.
Worrying about the wrong thing.
Don't forget about your man. You got to send out to your man.
Who is that, my man? I got a lot of
the guy,
Johnny.
The guy that you said just passed away that was doing his podcast.
Oh man, it's Kev Sanders, yeah, man. Definitely got to shout out to him.
Kev Sanders, man.
He opened up a lot of doors, man. He opened up
phenomenal podcast guy. From what I listened to, I just really listened to him when he put me on it. Man, that dude, some people feel like he was, man. He's class act.
Class act, man. True person, we
shout out.
I've heard a lot of motherfuckers.
Shout out.
I can't drink. I'm sober. Smoking easy black.
All right, so now, topic came up last night when we was chewing the fat that we don't really have black leaders anymore. And I feel like the reason why we don't have black leaders is because people are either too normal with themselves, and now with themselves about their success in life that they don't recognize that their actions speak to a lot of people indirectly, you know, and the fact that most people are scared that if they can get to a point where people can listen to them and follow them, that the government, will come in and for some way try to silence them. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like there's a few black leaders out there, but my man seems to think different.
But I do think differently, but I ain't gonna let him off the hook with that shit. Name me one first. One.
Well, to me,
that's living now.
No, one guy that I don't say, it's hard for me as a man and what I do every day, how I get up and hustle, to say that I think that this guy is a leader. But Tyler Perry to me, man, he's a sensible guy. He speaks a lot of good, he feels a lot of good energy towards people. He rubs me the right way. Now, I'm not saying I want to go be a director because Tyler Perry's a director, but just him showing his success, to me, it shows to me, that no matter what you do, man, if you try hard enough, you can still get to a point that these people can't slow you down. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no slowing down.
Yeah, the only way they want to slow you down is if you play ball. That's something that you can. You're going to play ball. Yo, stop.
Well, what you mean by playing ball? What's playing ball?
Playing ball. Under this system, you got to do the things they say do, how they say do, when they say do. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, you can be successful. But the one thing I don't like about that guy, he a little extra. I don't count him as a leader. I count him as, to me, those motherfuckers coachable. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't for the people. That, they, almighty God.
I'm saying the fool got 17 black sitcoms out. So how you gonna say he ain't really for the people?
God, they not family. They catering, gay shit and all that. I don't but that's now you can't push that shit, man. Tell Tyler Perry is the least motherfucker. Not Michael Jordan, this sellout ass, not none of these dudes.
So, okay, you might not be a leader in the normal practical sense, like Reverend Jesse Jackson, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, that type of leader. But I mean, indirectly, man, these are the people that you look up to, man.
Well, you know what I'm saying, bro. You motherfuckers looking up to these dudes, man. I don't know.
So then you don't think that the responsibility is on the few people that we can look up to recognize that, hey, man, y'all know that y'all are the leaders of our culture right now. Y'all need to
who are filling the leadership role. You don't say they terrible people. We don't have any quality individual that period. Jeff Bezos gave Van Jones bitch ass $100 million. He was on TV every motherfucking day and Trump was in all. Don't be fucked up. Got that $100 million. I can sink that motherfucker again and that holds our back. What he took the $100 million. This motherfucker gave him $100 million. I told him he can do whatever he wants to. He supposed to empower the black community. That motherfucker ran off that bridge. Stop playing. All stay. All these black folks fucked up. Care about money. I'm eat, ice cream, driving, kids, look. That's what you need. This money shit. Yeah, it's cool, but when you gotta sell your soul to get it, motherfuckers doing it. That ain't worth that shit. Myself.
Well, that's what they're saying. That everybody that gets famous has to be a part of the Illuminati because they have to sacrifice somebody to get where they gotta get to. Which, I mean,
it ain't no coincidence. That rich motherfucker person posted to him. Fucked up. Jay and Dane. Well, we part this motherfucker billion. This motherfucker said 10G. I'm pretty sure he got more
funny as fuck.
Yes, he got 10G.
Which one?
I know
They got Name Dash TV, man. TV shows on there.
So I gotta go watch this shit. Like, this man shit saying a bill. And shit,
Pulling off the biggest feet, man. We thought you can have money from the IRS and them fed if they don't know how much your work is. And he's quite a clever guy.
yeah, the difference between being smart and slick. Don't y'all forget. Smart and slick different. Get it twisted.
I'm with that, bro.
And I be mad at Jay. He made a power move. Dang. All right, but nigga, I'm calling what it is. You fucking bad over. I don't care because you Jay-Z married to Beyonce. You fucked that boy over, man. Stop that bullshit. Stop that madness, man. Just found out Megan Thee Stallion, the doctor said she stepped on the glass. I thought that man shot you. It's lying. Tori shot, yeah, she hit that little girl. Man, pretty much do what I want. Because he's both the man. She lied, said he shot. And the doctor come out and say, no, I removed glass, bro.
Well, you're not a Stallion fan anyway.
Yo, that's cancer. Cancer. Just lied on that boy, bro.
Maybe she thought she was shot. I don't know, man. Maybe glass hit her foot and she just felt shot.
Glass. Bullets hot. Bullets fire. Glass don't fire. Stop the bullshit.
I'm trying to give her a pass, man. I like her work, but hey, I guess the reality is what the reality is.
She owe that boy a lot. Because if he did that to her, his ass can't hey, shit on her. But she did that garbage, she dropped all that shit, pure garbage. My 9-year-old son can write the lyrics in that girl.
Oh, that's what they say. You got to be a ghostwriter and stuff. You got to get a game up.
Yeah. She over-sexualized with girls. Girls didn't make that thing, man. That's wrong.
Well, sex sales now, brother. We got
sex is selling to dope. Your target audience is the money.
I don't know what her target audience is, but it just seems like it's key. You know, she's you know, it took a long time for me to even really like music and the style. I think that it was a little bit too raunchy.
Man,
too much, but yeah, come on, people, like that. You know, you go draw the line between talent and just out here, you know, just kind of selling your damn soul. I hate to say it, but I just
about your life, coming with praise, coming mind, what you do, get out there. Just a way to calm and go. That shit dead. Who cares? You got it. So what? If you and the other million bitches out here got walk, okay? Stop, man. Pussy, only pussy what a nigga put in. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? You can play with some of them people. None. So I like Nikki though, because she can stitch it up. She can go deep. She can, you know, she ain't just over sexualized. These other girls, they ain't talking about niggas sticking a nigga up with some money. They don't got no substance. No substance. So no, I'm cool with that. Eric, turn that shit off.
So we also had another conversation. It was about it was pretty much about the empowerment of Black women. Okay, while we're talking about it. So we're trying to find out, does the empowerment of the Black woman signify the decline or the absence of the Black man as the head of the household? Okay, so now it seems like this is a big movement to empower the Black women. And, you know, Black women are women of all national. Women are empowered now. But now, does that empowerment of the Black woman Because that's dignified. Being a black man. So now you want to tell me that if a woman makes more money than a man, and she can still handle some of the duties she got kids and different things that now she is the head of the household, per se. I can't. Some is telling me that, and it seems like it's the political agenda. I feel like a lot of things are agenda because I don't feel like our black women, once they become a successful black woman entrepreneur, etc., give the black man enough credit. They're trying to access out the program. There's a lot of women that can handle the whole house. Get that. Okay, what if you got well, they can raise 3 boys. Okay, yeah, they can get them through school. But can they teach these boys the life lesson? Can they teach these boys how to be a leader in their household when they become of age? You see what I'm saying? So how can they empower? I ain't gonna say how can they empower, but I feel like they're empowering the black woman to a point where now they're just kicking the black man out like they used to do when black people used to put the man couldn't come in the house because the woman was getting the food stamp. They want your clothes in the house, where they come in and find out a man living with you, they wouldn't give you your check. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute now. And then the man got to creep back in on the late night and all that stuff. He can't be seen. He can be heard, but he can't be seen because at the end of the day, man, everybody needs somebody. They're just like going, oh, I need no man. Okay, you need a partner, right? You need a partner. Okay, check this out. If your partner is not a man, okay, you want to tell me that you feel safer at that house? You feel safer in your life with another woman than with a man? If you see, oh, y'all scared of damn insects. And I'm not trying to be, feminist, but at the same time, most women I know scared of snakes, scared of different little things that will crawl around on the ground. Well, we're going to corner, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to run for bees and stuff like that. So if it's a raccoon in your garage, you didn't tell me that you don't really have no man out there trying to go take care of that job, or you don't have to be a man that you date. You're going to call your brother. You're going to call your uncle. You're going to call somebody that you're going to feel like is going to come and going to get that job done. Same with your children. When your kids ain't listening, you're like, I need to talk to your grandson. You see what I'm saying? No. They're going to call Uncle Rob. They're going to call Uncle Herb. Hey, you can talk to them because guess what? They need something to say. Really, they just need a little fear in them, but they not going to see it because they can't promote fear in a lot of, that is a loss, you know what I'm saying? It's just lost, within our kids. They don't fear us.
In the next 50 years, which I'm pretty sure I'm not 95. I think it's gonna be the reproduction shit gonna be off. Little boy dating girls, niggas. Niggas ain't gonna even want to fuck the girl. So how you gonna make it better?
Yeah.
I raised them. That's only the so-called black African American. Everybody else thriving. Us, nah.
Well, I'm talking about anyway. I feel like it's why they promote it anyway, because it's just a way of stopping the population. If you don't have women having children and reproducing, then the population is going to decline. I want to say I seen a report where we had a 17% decline in the population or in birth period. You know what I'm saying? And
they were crazy.
Yeah.
And they think like, yeah, baby, I love you. Now you going outside with a dude. Why you thinking you got a real nigga? No, you like dude. That's why you do what you do. He lets you get away with that shit because he up bad. A real nigga gonna say, bitch, shut up. Leave me alone. Oh, okay, bye. You can see you don't like it, go. That shit's simple.
Yeah, right.
I mean, everybody's supposed to be together. I got morals. Girl, I'm dealing with got morals. My morals ain't better than hers. Hers ain't better than mine. But if they don't line up, you got to go. I don't negotiate my morals and values. That's what's going on. It's Roe versus Wade shit. Y'all freaking out. I don't give a fuck about it. I say use a rubber. You know, lay your nasty ass down and fuck these niggas clean. They're, oh, pregnant. So what? Shouldn't have did it. So, no, I'm not a Republican. I'm definitely a Democrat. But I don't got no horse in that abortion race.
So you don't believe that women should have the right to do whatever they want to do with their bodies, regardless of
yes, I do. No, I do believe they have the right to do it. That's what they want with their body. Check it out. Once I put my seed in you, that's our body. It's not your body. What you mean? That's how I'm spending space in that motherfucker for now. And you gotta respect it. But the white man say, no, she can go kill your baby. What type of sick shit is that? Two to make it, two to take it, baby. Two to make it, two to take it. Period. You ain't make that baby by yourself. Dildo do not make get you pregnant. You do it by yourself, go get a dildo. See what type of baby comes down. You don't give life, you give birth. See, this is what I'm saying. This shit gonna get ugly over here. Because I ain't gonna coddle you, girls. You know what I'm saying? That's what these niggas do for y'all. Because they used to their mama telling them, you know, they just got complex. That's why y'all killing shit. They get pumped at the crib. They come outside, man. They want to prove they're a man. You scared of this girl and I can shot a little nigga in the street. Because you a bitch ass nigga. Because you too scared to tell your bitch shut up. You too scared to go hustle and go get another girl. Oh, she gonna kick me out. So I don't give a fuck. Tell you, my favorite 2 words is bitch bye. It's my way.
Everybody got to live by their own motto. That's how you feel. I get that part. So then, do you believe that a woman should be able to tell a man, you're working too much, you need to spend time at home? Or that a man should be able to tell a woman, vice versa. You see what I'm saying?
I don't believe nobody should tell nobody shit what to do with their life. I believe in something to do that we explain. So, like, let me give you an example. Just say me and my girl been together. But I think she cheating on me. I don't know. I think it. Well, guess what? I'm not feeling, I don't need a smoking gun. I'm feeling a certain type. I can't worry about it. I leave out this house. So this relationship over. Right. I don't trust you. I'm very telling I don't trust her, but she loves me. I don't get that.
But you working though. So you know, she know you with her.
Give a fuck about that shit. They want you in that house.
With no money, huh?
So
don't care if the bill is paid.
No.
Damn. That's how you feel.
All right. Where you going? Where you at? Where you been? When you come back? Never get ready. That's what it is. I was raised by other people. This shit ain't new to me. It's new to y'all. Y'all, what y'all got? I'm talking about these little dudes. I ain't talking about I'm saying to the women is, keep treating these niggas the way y'all treat them. Fuck these lying ass. Keep doing. Like Boosie say, fuck, break off a little nigga. Around here is what it's gonna be.
I'm disappointed in a lot of our young men these days. But you know, the confusion is there, man. And that's gonna be one of the topics that we talk about next week. We're gonna talk about the confusion of the young black man as opposed to sexuality. We're gonna talk about the confusion of the black man's mind as opposed to women, and as opposed to their family and what they're expected to do and what they should be doing as far as carrying on a family tradition, which I know it's not a tradition no more.
Superstition.
Well, you know, I grew up on old school tradition. You know what I'm saying? Daddy went, they ate that bread. And I ain't saying my mama didn't work, because my mama just, you know, everybody had to work in the black family back then. You know what I'm saying? Because it just wasn't no other way around that. You know what I'm saying? But man kind of led the way, and the woman kind of did what she did to make sure that the family structure stayed.
What we got? Oh man. I'm gonna say this too, bro. Oh, my granddaddy had 15 kids. He took care of all of them. Dumb bro. You know your granddaddy didn't know how to read, write, probably none of that shit. As long as he took his ass out there to work, do that general, he could do that. Now they switched all that. Right. Now you have to have credentials. Your granddaddy, all he had to know how to do was walk and lift some shit. That motherfucker couldn't spell his name backwards if you had it. Stop playing like your granddaddy was this. That motherfucker was illiterate too. That nigga didn't read the paper, he looked at the picture. My granddaddy was this. My man, stop that bullshit. Your granddaddy had to go through what we got to go through. With these new generation kids, it'll be like $20. You can't years on that. Right. Believe it or not. Right. Yeah. $40,000 the other month. One mistake away from losing it all. Fake PPP balling ass niggas too. Think you're that Trump gave y'all that money, y'all. I'm taking a lot of people like y'all around. No, my nigga. I'm gonna put y'all on blast next week.
Well, as you see, man, this show gonna be a little bit about everything, man. We're gonna cover a lot of stuff, man. We all over the place right now, but don't worry, we're gonna tone it down just a little bit, just because we got a lot more to talk about. We gotta squeeze a little more in. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, this is Positive Banter. We want to welcome whoever came in to see us today. We want to definitely invite you all in to comments. If there's somebody that like to get on the show, you can email us at positivebannerlive@gmail.com. You can get on with us and voice your opinion, and spit your spit, and talk your talk. We can all see how we can all make sense out of this world. Okay?
Y'all hit me direct too, y'all. Got a lot of Facebook friends. I don't know. Hit me up. Y'all know I'm crazy.
Facebook. But at the end of the day, what we came to do is before we leave this show or we start finishing taping these type of shows and podcasts, what we want to do is we want to educate your mind, we want to educate your mind, we want to elevate your mind. So we're gonna leave y'all with that. And we'll catch y'all in 2 weeks, 8:30. Same place, same channel. Tune in. We'll be back.
Send some clips in too, y'all. Some funny shit. Some shit that y'all want to talk about. Touch on that, you know. This is for all of us. This ain't just me and my man's doing this shit. Y'all, hey, we want some feedback. It's a party. It's a check on. We doing it, but this is some critical thinking stuff. Don't just send shit in without thinking about what the fuck you sending in. Know what you're talking about when you call it. You will get exposed. Right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Big shouts out, y'all. Hey, everybody watch this show tonight. Give me a call. Let me know what y'all think and give me some feedback. We got, I definitely want to send a shout out to my nephew, Blind Man Keith. He's doing this thing. He sent us this music. That's his video playing. He's a young guy coming up. He's about to break some barriers, being a blind artist. And we're going to send some shouts out for Fox Glenn and the rest of the Fox Glenn podcast team.
Looking out.
We're looking forward to hearing y'all stuff, and we're looking forward to getting together Tuesday. We're going to battle this one out, y'all. I hope y'all ready.
Last thing, Gucci Black, man. Gucci. Back knock fish and go cop that joint, man. I see the growth in him, man. He up and coming artist, man. Y'all support my man. He real, he nasty with that shit. He getting, I see the growth. So y'all support him. Give some feedback so he can get better. You know what I'm saying? Some feedback.
Black, yeah, I see you next week. How about it? Yep.
smoking this peanut butter cushion strong. Damn it, I'm stoned. My ex bitch text me, I ain't texting her back. What the fuck is she on? My cousins is tripping and that is a fact. What the fuck are they on? I met me a real when we back to count stacks. That's what the fuck we on. Ooh.